Welcome back to Coins Money Dealer. Did you know that a simple 1979 Lincoln penny, yes, just 1 cent, could be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars today? Money mouth face, that's right. Some of these seemingly ordinary coins hold fascinating secrets that make them highly valuable in today's coin collecting market. In this video, we're diving deep into the history, mint marks, rare varieties, and the mind-blowing $21 million phenomenon tied to these 1979 Lincoln pennies. So, stick around, because you might just have one of these hidden gems sitting in your coin jar at home. Let's rewind to 1979. It was the height of disco fever, the Walkman was brand new, and the US Mint was churning out billions of Lincoln cents. This was part of the long-running series featuring the beloved 16th President, Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse. The reverse, of course, displayed the iconic Lincoln Memorial design, which had been introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Now, the 1979 penny might seem ordinary at first glance, but what makes it special are the mint marks and errors that distinguish certain coins from the rest. These small details can have a huge impact on the value of the coin, so let's break it down. Here's what's fascinating about the 1979 series. In Philadelphia, billions of pennies were struck with no mint mark, making these the most common and usually less valuable. Denver, represented by a small d, also produced billions. But the San Francisco Mint? That's where things start to get interesting. The 1979 Lincoln penny is where collectors really perk up. You see, the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins, which are specially made for collectors. They're struck multiple times with polished dies, giving them a stunning, mirror-like finish. But here's the twist: in 1979, there were two different varieties of the S mint mark, the Type 1, or filled S, where the mint mark appears blurry and indistinct, and the Type 2, or clear S, which is sharper and more well-defined. Type 2 proof coins are much rarer than Type 1, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. In fact, a perfect condition Type 2 penny can sell for hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. So, if you have a 1979 S penny, check that mint mark carefully. Now let's talk about errors, the happy little accidents that can make a coin extremely valuable. Error coins are fascinating to collectors because they're like one-of-a-kind pieces of history. Some of the most sought-after 1979 Lincoln penny errors include off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing because the coin wasn't properly aligned during minting, double dies, where the design appears doubled, creating a striking and unique visual effect, clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a manufacturing mistake. Depending on the error and its condition, these coins can sell for hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars at auction. Okay, now here's the part you've been waiting for, the jaw-dropping values. While most 1979 pennies in average condition are worth just face value, rare varieties, proof coins, and error coins can command huge prices. Let me share a few highlights. A perfect 1979 S Type 2 proof penny, graded PR 70, the highest possible grade, sold for over $10,000 at auction. Unique error pennies, like those with dramatic off-center strikes or double dies, have fetched prices between $500 and $5,000 depending on their rarity and condition. And yes, there are rumors of coins from this era being part of record-breaking collections, contributing to a market valuation exceeding $21 million when combined with other rare Lincoln cents. But here's the thing, the value of your 1979 penny depends on its mint mark, condition, and whether it has any unique features. That's why it's so important to have your coins professionally graded and appraised by experts. Now that you know what makes these pennies so valuable, let's talk about how you can identify and grade your coins. 1. Start by looking for a mint mark under the date. No mint mark? It's from Philadelphia. A D means Denver, and an S means San Francisco. Point 2. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to examine the coin's details. Is the mint mark clear or blurry? Any signs of doubling or errors? 3. Check the coin's condition. Coins with no scratches, wear, or discoloration are more valuable. Point 4. Finally, consider sending your coin to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for a professional evaluation. A high grade can dramatically increase its value. Ready to turn your penny collection into cash? Here are some quick tips. Research recent auction prices to understand the market value of your coin. Consider selling through online marketplaces like eBay or dedicated coin auction sites like Heritage Auctions. If you're building a collection, focus on high-grade examples and rare varieties like the 1979 S-Type 2 proof penny. Remember, coin collecting is not just about the money, it's about preserving history and appreciating the artistry of these tiny treasures. So, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1979 Lincoln penny and why it's worth a closer look. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, who knows? That old penny in your pocket could be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more amazing stories about rare and valuable coins. And hey, if you found a 1979 penny or any other interesting coin, share your story in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. We're diving deep into a small but mighty piece of American history, the 1981 Lincoln penny. You might not think much of the little brown coin sitting in your pocket right now, but what if I told you some Lincoln pennies are worth thousands, and even millions, of dollars? Stick around because by the end of this video, you might just want to dig through your change jar. The Lincoln penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, has been in circulation since 1909. It was created to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth and became the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure. Fast forward to 1981, an interesting year for these coins, when the U.S. Mint was still producing copper-based pennies, just before transitioning to zinc in 1982. That little detail will be very important as we go on. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at 3 different locations: San Francisco, marked with an S and mainly used for proof coins. These mint marks are tiny, just below the year on the coin. Each location produced millions of pennies, but not all were created equal. We'll talk more about that soon. One thing to remember is that pennies from 1981 were 95% copper and 5% zinc. This was significant because, in 1982, rising copper prices caused the U.S. Mint to switch to a cheaper composition, just 2.5% copper, with the rest being zinc. So, 1981 was the last full year of the traditional copper penny. In today's market, the copper alone in these pennies can make them more valuable than their face value. Now, here's the fun part: not all 1981 pennies are created equal. While most are worth just their face value or slightly more for the copper, certain rare errors, varieties, and proofs can skyrocket in value. Let's break it down. Error coins are like happy accidents at the mint. Some 1981 pennies were struck with double dies, where the design appears doubled. These are called DDOs, or double die obverse. Check your coins carefully, especially the date and lettering. A strong doubling can turn a 1-cent coin into a $50 to $200 treasure. Proof coins are struck with extra care, resulting in sharp, shiny details. A perfect grade proof 1981 S penny can sell for up to $1,000 in today's market. So, check your coin collections for that elusive mint mark and pristine condition. Now, let's talk about the big leagues. While number 1981 penny has officially sold for millions yet, certain rare pennies, like a 1943 copper penny or a 1955 double die penny, have fetched prices north of $1 million. Why? Because they're insanely rare. If a major minting error from 1981 ever surfaces, you could see a similar frenzy. So, what are these pennies worth right now? Here's a quick breakdown. Regular 1981 pennies, Philadelphia and Denver, worth about 2 to 3 cents for their copper. Error coins, depending on rarity, $50 to $500 plus. Proof coins, S mint mark $5 to $1,000 in high grades. Perfect condition coins, graded MS 67 or higher, $500 to $5,000. Always check sites like eBay heritage auctions, or PCGS to get a sense of what collectors are paying. Now, let's address the buzz about a $22 million penny. While this isn't directly tied to the 1981 Lincoln penny, rare coins can indeed sell for astronomical amounts. The $22 million figure comes from legendary coins like the 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, a gold coin considered one of the rarest in the world. But who knows? If a groundbreaking 1981 penny discovery happens, you could see this kind of bidding war someday. Want to see if your 1981 penny is worth something? Here's what you need to do: examine the mint mark, look closely at the area below the date, check for errors, look for doubling on the letters or numbers, inspect the condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth the most. Use a magnifier. A coin microscope can help spot small details. Consider grading. If you think you have something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. And that's the story of the 1981 Lincoln penny, small in size but big in potential value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep an eye on your change. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to channel name, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. And let me know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Could a simple penny in your pocket be worth a small fortune? What if I told you that the humble 1996 Lincoln penny might just be a hidden treasure? Yes, we're diving deep into the world of coin collecting, exploring the history of this iconic penny, its mint marks, rare errors, and how some coins fetch jaw-dropping amounts of money, like $23 million at auctions. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure. Over the years, it has undergone changes in its design and composition, but it remains a symbol of American history and values. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from using primarily copper to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. The 1996 Lincoln penny follows this composition, making it 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. While it's a common coin for everyday transactions, there's much more to the story. Let's talk about mint marks. A mint mark is a small letter on a coin that tells you where it was minted. The 1996 Lincoln penny comes with two possible mint marks, the D for Denver and the P for Philadelphia. If there's no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. But here's the kicker: certain rare errors in these mint marks can make a coin incredibly valuable. Some 1996 pennies were struck with double die errors or misaligned mint marks. These anomalies happen during the minting process and are highly sought after by collectors. A seemingly insignificant imperfection could mean your penny is worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. So, what makes a coin worth more than just 1 cent? It's all about rarity, condition, and demand. Coins with rare errors or in pristine condition, what collectors call mint state, fetch the highest prices. For instance, a 1996 penny graded MS-69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, could sell for thousands at auction. Another factor is historical significance. Even common pennies can become valuable over time, especially if they were part of a unique minting process or an important historical event. Now, let's address the jaw-dropping headline, the $23 million penny. While this wasn't a 1996 Lincoln penny, the story of this coin shows the incredible potential value of rare finds. The 1943 copper penny, a coin that was never meant to exist, was mistakenly struck during World War II when the U.S. Mint switched to using steel for pennies. Only a handful of these copper pennies were ever made, and they've sold for millions. So, what's the connection to the 1996 penny? Rare errors or unique circumstances can skyrocket the value of any coin, even a modern one. Keep an eye out for any unusual features on your pennies, and you could strike gold. Let's talk numbers. Most 1996 Lincoln pennies are worth their face value of 1 cent. But if you find one in uncirculated condition or with a rare error, the value can jump significantly. For example, a 1996 penny in average circulated condition is worth just 1 cent at IN Mint State, MS 65. It can be worth between $1 and $5. Error coins, such as those with doubled die or repunched mint marks, can range from $50 to $500 depending on their rarity and condition. Recently, a 1996 penny with a dramatic error sold for over $1,000 at auction. So, while most 1996 pennies aren't worth much, the right coin can still be a game changer. Here's how you can identify if your 1996 penny is valuable. Check the mint mark, look for unusual placement or doubling, inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass to spot doubling on letters, numbers, or Lincoln's profile. Assess the condition. The shinier and less worn, the better. Get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can confirm your coin's value. Research and network. Join coin collecting communities to learn more and stay updated on market trends. Section 7. Tips for selling rare pennies. If you think you found a valuable 1996 penny, here's what to do. First, have it professionally graded. Then, consider selling it through reputable auction houses or online platforms like eBay. Always beware of scams and make sure you know the true value of your coin before selling. So, the next time you come across a 1996 penny, don't overlook it. With a little luck, you might just discover a rare error or a mint condition coin that's worth much more than a single cent. Who knows? That penny in your pocket could be your golden ticket. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more fascinating coin stories, and let us know in the comments, what treasures have you found in your loose change? Until next time, happy hunting.